mông đề đó happy mông đề
That's very good. Thank you. Nhớ rồi, nó sẽ tận xin này là kìa. Trong xe tận xin này giờ xe 2 km đó.
người cha cái này
Yeah. 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 Trong xe tận xin rồi đó. Peter, nice car.
thank you
Yeah. Yeah. Trong xe tận xin này sẽ là tôi cổ bên không nói nào, okay? Yeah. Say hi to everybody, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Bây giờ chơi tôi cho nó bên muôn chừng rồi đó. Bên phong chỉ đạo đi rồi. Yeah, bên phong chỉ đạo đi rồi. Okay, trong xe gì nào, okay?
nhớ rồi
nhớ dùng trâu cho nhiều cho chỉ là lúc nào bé tua đã lúc trong hồ Cannon Falls lúc nào bé họ tua cổng lúc Mong Memorial lúc Veteran Memorial Park nhớ Cannon Falls ấy lúc nào tại kia nó sân gió bé họ tổ chạy lúc nhớ hồng chuồn chúa nó thế ấy tàu là chờ đợi lúc trả tiền nó ấy bé họ dùng xiết cưng gò họ nhon giống hay bé họ ô tô cũng cho cũng giờ lỡ biết cho thầu mong chạy lúc nhớ hồng chuồn chúa ấy họ nói vậy họ xóa xiết cơ ấy nu dùng xiết cơ rồi họ nu nó là cứ giờ lúc chỉ liên tục vẫn thích có plot thế ấy giờ mong nu ấy nu nó bé tua celebrate mong nu nhớ tròn đã Cannon Falls ấy cả lần thứ nhất tao vào tao chơi là tôi cổng tôi sai lúc tôi chơi nó thiết cỏ tôi bỏ hay thì để cú tê là họ chẳng khờ tao trong lịch cả thế hay cho nè cho chính nhất tao vào tao chơi thì có sau đó họ tôi cổng bé thế họ do cho mỗi sĩ lu chỉ liên tục vẫn thiết cổ bao nên do cho bé cho cú tu trò thế trong xe tàu trong lịch sử tụi nó
cúm bê hoa cho nên sinh ra nữa sa thiếu ya sa lôi trì này cũng này lôi xin à nu cần có cụ tờ tha hạ chỉ nhóm bom lòng nè bom lòng xong ấy ít xe chụp bao xa chụp bé nhau còn này có nè còn này có giờ còn này liên nuôi biết tu một con trẻ này có plau nè trẻ này có plau hai đứa bé chồng mong sợ hai đứa lúc xưa bé tờ lông chén đó giờ nu chỉ liên tục có plau nè trường có cho plau chơi gì xong đó nu nào nữa thì có bé sợ chồng mong sợ là John hai đứa này phong là bỏ thế jury thế cho American tuyết tờ lông chén là lo bé cho tha hạ chừng nhau tập trung lại á bé cho tôi sư cho trò nhau họ phát sóng nè cho phát không ní là những chỉ tôi yên bé là chỉ tôi yên tôi xịt chỉ là trả xa cho bé thế liว่าsư chỉ cho phát không ní nó mới bên giờ tờ sư sinh nhà bên gì là phong là bỏ giờ tờ bé thế li tàu sư bé thế tàu tờ nu chỉ liên tục có bao đó giờ inu我都被读写差，只能碰到好路弄正了的。我找你过么帮，你这只写找路的就这，为了这找拿住到啥时啥路来请假，这里女孩呢，被这里到到弄正了，这被叫还的，叫中还的被，就知道书的是。bây giờ cho thì nó cho xe chỉ lỡ mua lỡ vì thì thòng đó chỉ lên chờ cho xe tàu thì bây giờ tàu tàu thì giờ lên nó nung đời nung cọp lâu ở bên nung nọ giờ bên tua đồ khách chơi nó và giờ khó ít khách chơi và khi đồ bé cho tua thì nó quay khách chơi còn cho lúc xưa nung đời giờ nung cọp lâu lúc chi liền tu sống ít chụp qua xa chỗ chi na cú chùa hai linh nó sư giờ thì nên mua chỉ là bé mà chỉ thằng gì inu nó inu dùng xe mua cho American mua cho nó cho chữ sinh senator tu sung như họ nói na tua công bé thia bé cho nó cho chữ chính tranh đo lên đo tu tua nữa nó còn dân trong thì bé bông tê chờ luôn đấy là cho tu xe bé tu tàu tua nhau lúc tê chờ vào mình được nó lúc tê chờ vào mình nó giờ lúc tê chờ vào mình chập lờ vào nhau luôn tê nó chỉ bé tôi cho mi tu mi nhỏ mi tu mi xài cho thì nó bé chỉ ở yêu tận đây nó là tí à bé tua to pro cho gì xong đó xong nó bé bông tê chờ bé cho tu chân xài cho cửa chê cho cửa tôi doctor master doctor cho ít hạ từ tu là để bé dùng xe cường cầu giờ thì bé bông bé lúc tê chờ bé cho bé tiền liền tê cho tê thì nó property tê nó chê là bé tiêu tàu tôi nhau lúc tê chờ nó là dân chúng ai thì chỉ nên không có bỏ giờ tu cho bé giờ tu thì nó học bầu và tu và lúa thì nó cho học kế bé thiệt trời giờ tua là bé tàu tua tê chờ nó là cả bé cho xe tua gần đó tôi chỉ bé lúc này cả bé một kế và mình thì họ nói ít khỏi dùng chắp lờ đâu bé trồng mong sẽ đờ chia ra bé cho mong America chứ cho mong nhau cho tu cá tỏi cá rồi cho mong nhau phát triển tế khát Australia cho lên cho tu thì cũng cho hai nó sẽ khát từ qua chỉ là tao gì thì nếu mà chỉ là bé mà chỉ thả đua thì có mà chỉ có tu lâu
cú luôn bề hồ lên thọ cú giờ tu này xài nhà long chen giờ tu cơn go tỏ cá cho này phun tự cho ok nữa cú giờ tu nhìn nó giang lúa nhỏ hồng nhìn nó cơn go tỏ cá cú cho này phun ô hậu lửa hậu này phun chế cú giờ tu này xài cho nhìn nó tu thái tôi nhau hậu này phun chế mà cú nhìn nó tàu nhỏ trồng cua hay là lúc tới chờ tờ nơi phun tu khía bé mà lên khía bé mà lên tờ hậu lông chênh ya lúc nhau hồng cơn cầu tạc cá cú tí tô trở nên đỡ chỉ cho nú cú nhà nó tờ plơ hậu lông chênh đỡ chỉ cú mua cho năm phong chỉ cú chỉ mua năm phong mua cho tàu Udon Thani chỉ cú chỉ mua uốn này xài nhá tàu Udon Thani tí tô trở nên từ cho tàu Hà Dũng mà cú giờ tu cơn cầu tàu cá nữa cú giờ tu na xài lên đó cú hai lên nó kia ít trồng mông sẽ được tàu bò
lúc đó tôi bỏ nhông là thì xả lên ra
chết chạy rồi
thì
bỏ mà dùng
thì về đó lúc nhỏ có bây giờ lúc nhỏ thì lúc trứng thì
lúc là chạy bé gì chạy tàu
thôi nhớ tới trong loài đi cho nó có tua trò đấy à
trò cái từ giờ lúc nào xa xưa thục được xe nữa lúc nào tôi bỏ ra cái bỏ họ cũng lâu
thôi cái đó tôi bỏ nhớ là bọn cho thế không nhiều là tôi cho chơi là tôi cho bé là chơi là
cho mà gì cho là những cái phong như cái gì dân cho cười theo dân cho sẽ đời cười tới gì muốn đi chấp rồi mà cho lót sát bây giờ tụi cho sẽ đời
thấy nó cho nó cháu nó cũng chỉ tốt bé à
thấy nó cho cái gì
chỉ là lấy cái này gì à
chắc không muốn
chú cha
đi nào đó lúc nào giờ thấy có rót thầu lối chi gì nữa cú tôi cho tới chờ mình cả nó là tới tia cú cho cá tôi bỏ lên thổ bên nhau tới chờ lông chơi một rò nạc khả phạt tí nữa lúc nhau họ tại xí na để nó thì giờ lúa bên chân chơi mù lò lông chơi một rò phạt tí đó anh cú chơi nên bỏ xưa mà càng tụt trường bao cú đó nên từ bao cú là nên sát sát phải thấy được quá rồi nó cú tên lộc bên hay à cũng một bỏ muốn tu bông là thì tiền đó muốn tu rèn chờ ta chỉ tao in tu nó muốn tu gia ta là được chung vô bỏ đùa nữa dùng xe nè thì bỏ cũng được lo nè là cũng dùng xe xe nhưng mà bằng tiền sẽ chuột tụt qua là tuần gì thế đó.
안녕하세요. Hi, my name is Yong-hyuk Lee from Korean American Association of Minnesota. I am so honored to be here today for the American Veterans Memorial Park and happy Mong's Day and celebrating this beautiful largest Memorial Park in the United States. So we have a sharing story in Vietnamese War, South Korean soldiers, about 500,000 soldiers in there, and about 300,000 soldiers, I'm sorry, and 5,000 lost. And so it's celebrating Monks Day, celebrating grand opening and American Veterans Park. It is a great honor. Thank you.
So there's another big thing going on today. I didn't realize the 14th was the last day that the Hmong were actually pulled out of service, but it is Mother's Day. And I think mothers offer a whole nother kind of service. So thank you to all the mothers out there. You know, it's not only the nurturing and the guidance and the support, but they really give it themselves for the benefit of their kids. They're always there to help. So just going to take a few minutes and talk about service because that's really what we're built on. That's what veterans, that's what the American military, that's what we're built on. That's what we live for, is to serve others. And so when people are running away from the danger, we're generally running into it, right? So if it's a homeland event or if it's an overseas event, our mission is to go and save lives and protect others. And that's a pretty high and noble act to carry on throughout your career. So the mothers seem to do that day in and day out. And I'm just always enamored with that. So thank you, mothers. Thank you for your service to your children and service to your country. So I think we often overlook that everybody has this opportunity to serve. You can serve by just being a good human, by helping others, by opening doors, by being gracious, by being respectful. So I think we can all improve our service to humankind here and just try to be a little bit better every day. So I have a few stories and some great Hmong stories. And I tell you, the stories that I've heard are so inspiring. They really talk about, you know, people with perseverance, with dedication, with the ability to go out and make something happen almost out of nearly nothing. That's the quality that's hard to find. So for all the Hmong aviators that were out there, all the Hmong people that patrolled the Ho Chi Minh Trail, the Hmong that worked behind the scenes in Vietnam and Laos, thank you all very much for your service. And I think this is going to be a great location to honor that kind of service as well as the service of all the other Americans. So I have one little story from Afghanistan. I thought I was there during like the 10 plagues that, you know, God put down on Egypt. Though we had the pestilence and we had the floods and I even got caught in the old Russian tower in an earthquake. And I thought, after getting shot at, and this is what's going to take me down, an earthquake in an old Russian tower. Well, after it shook back and forth, I was fine. Oh, there looks like the T-6 is overhead. Isn't that a pretty sight? Two warbirds at their finest. So, there we were, living through all these little different things, and then one day we had this dreaded thing called the burn pit that would almost swallow anything. And somebody decided to put a bunch of frozen hamburgers out on the burn pit. And guess what you get when you get frozen hamburgers on a burn pit? You get thawed out hamburger. And so it happened to be the bird migration season in Afghanistan. Yes, there's a bird migration season. The northern half of Afghanistan is kind of like the Scottish Highlands. It's green, it's lush. The southern is just raw desert, it's ugly. So anyway, these big birds were coming in, and guess who found the hamburger in the burn pit? The big birds. And so they were feasting on these hamburgers, and then the pestilence was on the runway, these termites. So the birds thought, well, these termites would be a good deal for dessert. So they were walking out on the runway eating termites. I mean, these are big birds. And so we were driving down the runway trying to spook them off so we could land the F-15s. And they'd look up at me in the car and go, hey, dude, like I just had a pound of hamburger. I'm not going anywhere. So we actually had to shut down combat operations for over 2 hours until we could clear the birds off the runway. So a lesson learned, don't put frozen hamburger on a burn pit. It just thaws out and feeds birds and it becomes a bad day. But that's just one of many stories that are available from, actually I wrote a book called Century in the Sky. It's out on Itasca Books or Amazon. I do highlight the stories of Cao Vang and some of the other Hmong airmen that were part of the wing that I commanded here in Minneapolis. And those are stories of valor and heroism. Here they come again. Nicely done, Tao, for getting that arranged. It's a pretty sight on a cloudy day. So, and then finally to Tao Vang and his wife and everybody who set up the American Veterans Park up here. It's quite an honor to be here today, but it's quite an inspiration too. To see all the work that's gone into this, all the sacrifice, and just to think forward a little bit of what this will mean into the future. How people will commemorate their service, what they have done, how people will pay tribute to others. One more time? See, I'm kind of shaded underneath here, but so they must be going north and south, huh? Yeah. So we're completely blinded by them, but beautiful show. So back to Tao Vang and this beautiful facility and the facility it's going to be. So parks are meant to do a lot of things, and I think we often overlook some of the most important parts of a veterans park. Well, I like that sound. I don't have a problem with it. Okay, so I'm going to finish quick. So back to Tao Vang and the service to others and the tribute and the commemoration that this park will offer to the future. But also, what I want to point out is one thing called healing. Healing is a hard thing to define sometimes, and you often don't even know you're in the process of healing until you actually are out of it, right? And so I think these veterans parks offer a unique opportunity for veterans to heal, and as importantly, for their families to heal along with them. Because as we say, the veteran might do the service, but the families sure do the sacrifice. They're the ones left at home, taking care of the new roof or the new furnace, all the kids and all the problems. So, thank you to all the families and the mothers today on this grand opening of the new Veterans Park. Thank you.
Well, thank you all for joining us here today. Thank you for Mr. Tufong Lo for organizing this event, putting it together. Tufong and his wife, and to the great people of Cannon Falls and the community down here for welcoming our Hmong community to join you for this event. I am Senator Tu Zhang. I am a grandson of a Hmong SGU veteran, and so I'm very excited to be here to join you today. 都比较年的自从零到度，我都讲比较努那努那呀一努，我曾经好梦梦努那呀被梦努May 14, and so yeah 一努我 celebration 一努中一努比多讲诶。do cho biết cho cô nào cũng chữ biết cho cô tu trò thế tất cả cô nào họ mua cho veteran và tàu muốn đón trả bùa tuổi cho tàu biết tuổi nhớ tàu lúc đấy thì mình cả nó tuổi nhớ luôn nên và mình let's give a big round of applause to our veterans. And so when we were trying to get the May 14 pass, it was a long journey coming. It has taken 20 years. It was first introduced in 2002, and it did not become law until 2019. And so a very long journey to tell the Hmong story. But what helped get the bill passed was telling our Hmong story so that others can see the human face behind it. We worked with some of the veterans. We had a veteran that had worked in the Department of Military Affairs that did the record checking. And he told me that in the tabs that they were keeping, there was more than 35,000 Hmong veterans, Hmong SGU fighters that had passed away during the war. And so it was indeed a big sacrifice. But May 14 is very important for the future generations, for our youth. And so that those of us that were born and raised here in America, we don't forget our roots, we remember the sacrifices, so that when the day is a little bit hard, we work a little harder to match up to the sacrifices that our elder have made. And đâu đó, nghĩa cho chỉ cho lao cho cú nào cú chứ, yo hai chỉ đâu tốn bê số linh số tụt thì ô cho đâu số linh số tụt tôi còn bê trong nu nào ya inu chỉnh chênh inu và bê yon cho bê cho cú tu cho yon cho một ta ít chỉ lý cho là cú trong xe thì nu nào bê họ mua ít coi chờ tôi xin cho tôi xin cầu thì cú cho nên nhớ thế celebrate Hmong Veterans Day with all of you, so thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, and thank you for all your hard work, and thank you for honoring our Hmong veterans. Thank you, gentlemen, for your sacrifice, for everything that you have done for this country. Not just for our country, but myself and my sons. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ava, I said, sir, I am so grateful for what you've done for me. And you know what he said to me? I would go and fight and die today for this country. That is who the Hmong are, and that is who our Hmong veterans are. Okay. At this time, I would like to introduce Jim Boo. Jim is born and raised in Matamidi. He's married to a beautiful wife, say hello, and has 4 children. Jim played hockey at the University of Minnesota and also the Minnesota North Stars for Herb Brooks. There they won an international championship. You'll see the ring on his finger. And guess what year they won? 1976. He later went into real estate and has been developing and selling real estate ever since. He joined forces with Tu Fong and Gaoxia 2 years ago to purchase and create this amazing park. Look around you, this is glorious. This glorious park, because he felt the calling to celebrate all veterans. Jim comes from a family of veterans. Father, uncles, his wife's family have all served. It is my honor and privilege to introduce you a champion and a leader, Jim Boo. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Boy, it's a hard act to follow, generals and senators, and now you get Jim. I come from a family of veterans, and I am honored and humbled to be able to contribute. We've spent a couple of years with the thought, the idea, and there are so many people to say thank you for. The city of Cannon Falls for welcoming us, and Goodhue County for working with us. I can't say enough about the vision, the courage, the strength, the fortitude about Tu Fong and his wife Gao, and just their commitment to give something back to our great country and celebrate the freedom that we have. A shout out to Northwest Asphalt and my friend Noah over there in the big hat. We would not be standing here without him. And he was here last night when the sun went down, and I can't say enough about our gratitude for his family and his company helping us. And for everybody else that served, I just wanted to say thank you. From my side, I'm gonna stay here till the work is done, start early and stay late. And we're going to do our best to honor the Hmong community, this country, and everybody who has sacrificed so much for the freedom that we enjoy.
Tu Fong Lor and Gaoxia, where are you? Here they come. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not easy to have a dream such as this. Can you imagine? Tufang woke up one day and said, I want to have a memorial park. And I'm sure people told him he was crazy. But guess what? Here we are today. Because he had a dream, a vision, but with passion behind it. Tufang owns Tufang Automotive, as you know, and Tufang Towing, the most beautiful tow trucks in the country, and the cleanest. His beautiful wife stays by his side and has helped him create this dream. Tufang and Gao, you are my brother, you are my sister. We are very grateful for you. Please, please, congratulations.
Thank you, Eva. First, I want to thank the Commissioner, the County Board of Goodhill County, along with our city officials, Cannon Falls, the mayor, the city administrator, all those that love America, who see veterans and immigrants coming to life in America. Without them, we won't be here. And I want to thank Noah Hendrickson and his mother for the company that developed this park. They worked tirelessly, day and night, fighting this weather. And as you can see, it's still raining, but we made it to the grand opening. Tomorrow will be a brighter day. Today, I want to thank America, like the general who's here. My father was a commander that fought and worked for the US CIA, along with our great late General Vang Pao. I want us to send this message to America, that we are Americans. We thank America for this day to give us an opportunity to earn to be an American. We want to thank you for the opportunity to allow immigrants like us to come to this land and to work hard and to create something. And we want to do that by paying back to America. Our kids are born here. We will fight and defend America to the end. And this is our country now. And today, in this land, in this park, this is an American Veterans Memorial Park dedicated to all the men and women who sacrificed so much so that others may live to be enjoying the freedom like today. We want to thank those veterans. This park also a healing place for those that will never have the opportunity to say goodbye to their loved ones. Those that fought overseas and would never made it back. And we never know their fate, like in Vietnam. The 58,000 that were missing or passed away or sacrificed so much for America's, those that did not enjoy the freedom today. And we want to honor and remember them for every second in our life. And this park is dedicated for all veterans. And we're dedicated to make sure that this park becomes alive every single minute. And again, thank you all for coming. I know it's cold, it's chilly, but we have been through worse weather. We've fought in different wars. The Hmong immigrated to this country through the jungles. I remember my father was saying that we had to leave Laos because the Americans left Laos. And without the Americans, we're gonna be slaughtered, like the chickens and the pigs and the poultry at the factory. The communists will hunt down and kill every American associate. We either follow the Americans or we're gonna die. But because of God, God sent America to Laos for one specific reason. Maybe we're chosen. So today I want to tell my Hmong community that love America, treat America, every American here as your brother and sister. Respect them, work with them, Send your sons and daughters to protect America. If we all live America together, it won't be so heavy. We need to do our part. We need to lift everything together and show America the gratitude that we come to this country to be great citizens. And that's what we're doing. Last but not least, I want to let my wife say a few words, because if I said it all, then she won't have much to say. But on my right hand, it's Mother's Day. Today, I was fortunate and honored to have my mother, who was the wife of my father. I lost my father, but my mom is still here, and we flown in the helicopter. And that was a tribute to my mother and to this park. Therefore, I want to thank all the mothers today for your love, for who you are. Without mothers, we won't be here. So with that being said, my wife Garcia, thank you for a great wife and a mother to my kids. We're gonna make this, Veterans Memorial Park, the largest in the nation. So I would like to have you the honor to say a few words. Thank you.
Well, he stole it all. Stole it all. I have nothing to say but happy Mom Day. Happy Mom Day and happy Mother's Day. Can I have a shoot out? Well, without us mother, you guys wouldn't be here, so I want to hear louder. Thank you. All of you guys are welcome here. I thank every single one of you guys for your support, monetary and spiritually. Since Fong and I started this project with Jimbo, raise your hand. You're not tall enough, raise your hand a little higher, yeah? And then he got Noah. Noah, raise your hand too. Okay, these two guys, I want you to know, they are here from 6 a.m. until 2 a.m. Last night, Noah stayed here until 2, a little bit over 2 maybe, I'm not sure. But he stayed up very late just to make this happen. So please, everyone, give a hand and applause to Jim and Noah. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us. We have a large family, trust me, it's just raining. Rain or shine does not scare any one of us, okay? I also want to acknowledge Mr. Nate Tu, leader of the Korean community. Please give a big hand of applause to Nate Tu. Okay, and then I have another leader here, very important. Leader of the Master Lee, leader of the Korean community. You're not tall enough, raise your hand. There we go. And we also have our dignitaries in the tent over there. That I thank you, every single one of you. It means a lot to me and Fong. And all the veterans. Thank you so much for everything you have done for us so that we can be here. I was fortunate to never know the war. I was fortunate enough to never ever hear about it from my own ears, but just from books, okay? And it means a lot. So thank you so much for coming out. I've seen some face that I did not think that thought of me, like Richard Lowe, right? And with the Corvette crew and Mr. Watchman. So thank you so much. So many of you guys I want to say one by one, but I am running out of time, and thank you so much. Right now, we have 5 states. We have people from Washington, from Colorado, from North Carolina, from California, from Wisconsin, from Minnesota, from Oklahoma, from Arkansas. What's the other one? Minnesota, yeah. So it means a lot. I can't wait until July comes, no? You got a lot on your shoulder, but we're all putting our hope on you. This is gonna happen, and thanks to you.
안녕하세요. Hello. Happy Mother's Day and Happy Mom's Day. I am from Korea, so English is to me second language. So I have to write down, otherwise you're gonna hear me Congolish. So ladies and gentlemen, on this momentous occasion of the grand opening of the largest memorial park in the United States, it is an immense honor for me to stand before you as a representative of the Korean American community in Minnesota. Today, we gather here not only to witness the unveiling of this remarkable tribute, but also to commemorate a great cause that lies at the heart of this endeavor. We have come together today to honor our veterans, those brave men and women who have selflessly dedicated their lives to protect our freedoms and preserve the values we hold dear. Their unwavering commitment and sacrifice deserve our deepest gratitude and utmost respect. They have fought valiantly on distant shores in the face of danger and adversity, ensuring that the flame of liberty continues to burn bright. As Korean Americans, we understand the price of freedom all too well. Our shared history reminds us of the tremendous sacrifice made by American servicemen and women during the Korean War. It is through their unwavering resolve and bravery that South Korea was able to find its way towards democracy and prosperity. Today, we stand here flourishing as a community, a testament to enduring bond between our two nations. We cannot speak about the contribution of the Korean American community without acknowledging the immense sacrifice made by the Korean soldiers who fought alongside American troops in the Vietnam War. Over 300,000 Korean soldiers served in Vietnam, and nearly 5,000 lost their lives in the line of duty. Their service and bravery have earned them the respect and gratitude of the American people, and their legacy will never be forgotten. Let us also take this opportunity to express our heartfelt gratitude to the United States of America. This land has welcomed us with open arms, offering us the chance to build new lives and pursue our dreams. It has provided us with opportunities, education, and the freedom to express our cultural heritage. We owe a debt of gratitude to this great nation for the liberty and prosperity we enjoy today. The global phenomenon known as the Korean Wave or Hallyu has captivated audience worldwide, transcending borders and introducing the rich Korean culture to millions. Through music, film, fashion, and cuisine, the Korean Wave has fostered a deeper understanding and appreciation of our heritage, showcasing the talent and creativity of our people. This cultural exchange has built bridges of friendship and enhanced mutual understanding between Korea and the United States. In addition to the remarkable achievements of the Korean American community, we are deeply grateful for the generosity and support of the Mr. Tu Fong Law, the founder of the American Veterans Memorial Park and the Hmong community. Their donation of 1 acre of land for the commemorative museum within the Korean American Association of Minnesota exemplifies the spirit of unity and collaboration. This act of kindness underscores the interconnectedness of our diverse community. And symbolize the shared commitment to preserving our shared history and honoring those who have paved the way for our freedoms. As we stand here today, let us recognize and express our profound gratitude to the Korean soldiers of Vietnam, the Korean American community's contributions, the transformative power of the Korean Wave, and the generosity of the Hmong community. These legacies and partnerships have shaped our shared history, strengthened the bonds between our communities, and contribute to the tapestry of American society. May this grand opening be a reminder of the shared values that bind us together as we honor the past, embrace the present, and inspire future generation to build a brighter future. Thank you all. May this memorial park stand as a testament to the enduring legacies and profound gratitude of the Korean American and Hmong communities in Minnesota and the United States. 감사합니다.
nó có thừa cái nó chẳng trang giờ bây giờ ta cá to nữa phát thanh tu phồng thế nhà tu phồng cơ thả nó giờ ta cá to giờ ta nó thì giờ hai là một thì giờ mình tiếp cổ pro lu chơi liền tu thì giờ nhớ họ lu lát Minnesota cái Wisconsin nó chỉ có giờ nôn cho ta bây giờ cô tu cho rồi mong ở tàu pa lu tê lu chờ tiếp pa America tôi có cho nhà là ít thế cho bùa cho chở y cho xa chầu chi từ đi trả lại cái liền thử hai tiền thôi nóถ้าnó có chỉ tao quá chỉ nó tao là thử hai tiền tuy giờ ít khó hai tiền lâm tôn cái pi rồi và cái giá toàn tên nó ถ้าnóถือว่าtao giảเนี่ยจะเดินผ่านเนี่ยปล่อยยันราอย่ามัวเราชี้เราเดินผ่านราเราจะตู้รวดใจรวดก็เดินผ่านtaoป้อเราออกกีฬาtaoทานต้องจะเดือดมวนtaoรู้ว่ารู้เฉยย่อtaoตีthờ nọ thì พื่อก็ฮะจะเดินฮะมัวว่ามัวเชงกูก่อโหเรามัวเธอนอมอนย่อเตว่าเตเจเดชีขอจังเก้งที่ขอให้เตียประธานทุกคนที่รวมตัวเนี่ยเจ๊ก็ยังมัวขอเขานอตัววอลไปจากคุตุจอนเดียตัวเตียวอลิจาระว่าให้เตียเกยคู่เนี่ยจีที่ตันทอไปจะคือจะตีย่อรัดมีสถานะไปชื่อเท่าชื่อนาก่อนเสียแต่เขาเนี่ยเจ้าหลอดว่าเชิญเจ้าจ่อไปจากคุตุจอนเจ้าจ่อที่ในพลจะไปจากคุตุจอนต่อมัวตอนชาหลับปวดรู้เตรู้เชิญเป็นnhauเตจอเมริกาเยอะเตจดาแต่จอเป้ก็จิตตมือขาให้เตยย้อนละวันย้อนตะเป้จะคุตุจอนว่าให้เตยพระท่านทุกฝงแค่รัวตัวเนี่ยเจย้อนมัวโลลาลิปลาเปล่าย้อนเขียแต่อีปอเนี่ยเจ้าหลับป้าออกกับตะคอมยอดจ่อคุตุจอมงจันยอดจ่อที่ในพลเนี่ยรวยเป้ตุจอนอเจ้าว่านอรู้เตจรอโตรู้เตจอเมริกาจนก็ให้เตยรวยใจเลยโตเอาเทียอีเนอđi ra là cái gì thâu cho phát thanh tu phụng cáiเนี่ยphát thanh tu phụng đó วันนี้เจ้านี่หมอทหารเนาะเราว่าเป็นเราว่าให้เขาเชิญกับเป็นพงเสด็จเขาเต่าต้นหน้าเป็นเจ้าบ่เราเต่าตัวเอาฟอร์ดจุลายบ่เรามั่วมือมั่วงานอาชีพเป็นเจ้ามั่วเขาเต่าตัวเจ้าล้วนหรือป้าหรือเปิดเราเต่าตัวเจ้าเนี่ยเขาหน้าใหญ่เขาเจ้าไอ้เท่าก่อนนี้เอาเนี่ยจีอินเนี่ยจีชี้จ้าไอ้ว่าก็ต้องขอเนาะเราsở chế này bên mông nho lại người ta nó thế bây giờ thì bên mông nho America nó thế nho đầu luôn lại đến mua thì là mông tiền tuổi vẫn nó bên châu rồi thế ta chỉ đi chào là bên mình ta chỉ mua để có khó nó chỉ là khó là sở chế này bên mông nho lại người ta thì khó này giờ phát thanh tu phụng cái nhà phát thanh tu phụng cho khó giờ bên mông giờ tụ chứ mua nó mua hồ mua kỳ là mua bún mua ngàn nó chỉ là tàuตัวสีขาวนะไอ้ผู้รู้น้องว่าเจ้าตัวนี้เจ้าตัวนี้ตัวเจตัวทั้งน้องเลยทำอีโยโจนอาการนี้โยโจที่หาลอยไม่นาเท่ถึงให้เจ้าเขาชิมูเชื่อท่านละเชื่อเจอตัวต่อขนาดตัวปอกเขาเท่ตัวชิเท่าชิราเท่ว่าให้เจ้าอีอ้อชงตอนเจนะแต่เนี่ยว่าต้องอยากเราชาคาเป้ปอดีนู่นนะว่าเจ้าตัวเป้จะเนี่ยจะจีจะคู่ตุจานนู่นนี่ฮะตัวตีนอเขาที่อยากแค่ว่าให้แกจะได้กับตะข้ามว่าหมดใจหมดใจหมูนะหมูเอาจีเลยหมดที่อยากจังเจ้งดีจ้าเพราะท่านเจ้าฝงเราให้ใจเป้เลยเป้มหาตาข้าตัวกล่องด้วยก็จอเรา
Let's think back in Laos during the war 1975 all the way to even up until now. You know, we were deep in the jungle of Laos, never thought of we would someday got the opportunity to taste the American freedom, the American dreams, especially the Corvette or Corvettes. But now we are part of the Hmong that got the taste of the American freedoms or the American icon. Therefore, we are up here supporting our veterans, our fathers, and especially General Vang Pao for bringing us to America and get to taste the American muscle cars. They're iconic, and we're here to support of that. Last but not least, this is just the transition, just the beginning of our club. We're such a very young organization, but we hope that this will inspire our younger generations many years to come, and I'd like to thank you for that.
Thank you, gentlemen. Let's hear it for the Corvettes organization.
you.